What up, YouTube? I'm Topaz Jason. I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First, we're going to talk about some music news, in which we're going in on Tadao and Beyonce and Jay-Z. And then we're going to jump into this EP review of this OG Maco and Zaytoven. And then finally, we're going to do an article from downloadpass.com. But before then, let's jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer Mosley. So Jay-Z and Beyonce just came out and said that the collaboration project, which has been well into the works, that a lot of people are pretty much expecting, they're going to release it solely on Tadao, in which that's fucking genius. That alone may bring up subscriptions, especially when that joint finally drops. In which, as we go into this Tadao, it's not shocking to me that there's a lot of articles and such coming out saying that this joint is failing and it's not doing so well, and Kanye West is deleting all his tweets and shit in association with it because it flopped. Like, whenever you try to change some shit that's been in existence for a long time, there's gonna be a lot of dirty tricks that people gonna try to play to make it seem like shit ain't going well. Now, I'm not saying that this shit isn't flopping or anything like that. I'm reserving my judgment for later. But I do know how this industry works and how they're going to try to sabotage this from the fucking start. But anyway, on to this EP review that OG Zay, man. And you know what? This just perfectly fits with both of these guys, you did. Because you take Zaytoven, the producer, he's not the best out there, man, but he's far from the worst. And you know, he does drop a lot of shit that, you know, it sounds the same as what everyone else is doing, all of that nonsense. But then every so often, he hits you with some damn good ass music. That's the same thing with OG Maco, man. Even though he's lacking in a lot of shit, from lyrics to delivery to flow to making some songs that just sound like what everyone else is doing and it's not impressive at all, every so often he hits you with that one dope ass song which shows you the potential that he has. And which on this project, man, there's two songs on it that was pretty damn dope, which is that All the Money and that Part of Me, in which I'm not saying that they will stand out in comparison to a lot of other people. I'm not saying that the lyrics were so great or anything. I'm just saying the chemistry that these two guys had for these particular songs, man, it actually fucking worked out. But besides those two tracks, man, you got more of the same commercial trap type songs, man. This EP is worth like one good listen, man, but after that, I'd say just let that shit go. I give it a 6 out of 10. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpass.com, and today's article is about lazy perfectionists. And you know what? There's nothing worse in the world than a lazy fucking perfectionist. These people that never get anything fucking done because, first of all, everything has to be so fucking perfect. But yet, in order for them to get some shit to be so perfect, they gotta put in a certain amount of fucking work. But yet, they're too lazy to put in that certain amount of work. So therefore, they just go in fucking circles for their entire life and not get anything done ever. See, I can understand wanting to be a perfectionist, putting out the best that you possibly can, but there comes a point where you're like, okay, I still have to put something out in order for me to move forward. See, that's the thing that people don't realize. They standing still all this time waiting, and then they never end up reaching that point where they just perfected everything that they decided to do, because times change. Like, if you don't put out something now, then how are you gonna feel about that 10 years from now? It's probably gonna change, and you're probably gonna flip up what you actually want to damn do. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.